Hey everyone, it's Steve Severs for Bionic Buzz. Welcome to WonderCon 2023. This con is put on by the same people from San Diego Comic-Con. Now before we get started, please help us out by subscribing, liking, sharing, following, and most importantly, comment below about how great my Bully McGuire dance is below. Now let's go see who we can talk to. Hey guys, congratulations, season 2.
Thanks very much.
So, for those who don't know about the series, haven't watched it, get them to binge watch. Can you tell us about the show first?
Sure.
It is, it's just a pleasure to work on. It's a menagerie of these incredible characters that our show creators, Jen, Gabby, and Clea, have come up with. Everyone that works on the show is loves pets, has pets, and so it's a show where we get to, live through our pets and bring them out onto the screen and live through their narcissism and their foibles and all of their trials and errors. Yeah, and have our own group therapy as we make this crazy show.
Well, I have 6 turtles. I'm obsessed with turtles, so you probably know my favorite character in the show. Can you talk about writing the turtle?
Sure. I mean, he's one of my favorite characters to write. That's Shel, the elderly horn dog turtle. And Shel
Will does a great job voicing.
Yeah, which Will Forte does the voice, and he's so funny in it. And he's a character who... there's a surprising amount of range you can use when writing for an elderly horn dog turtle because he's experienced so much and he has this long romantic past that you can dig into. But at the same time, it's such a funny concept that it's very easy to put those elements together to make a joke. And even if he's just saying one line in an episode or 2 lines in an episode, often those are 2 of the best lines in the episode because it's such a funny character. But he's got a lot of range, and over this season, you're going to see this elderly horn dog turtle really discover new things about himself.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
And I overheard that you have your golden retriever in the background. I was another interviewer, so I had a golden retriever growing up. So
They're the best.
Yeah.
Golden retrievers are the best, and mine was a character. He sadly passed away, but right from the first episode I directed, we need a background character, and so I got my dog in there, and then as a little tribute, I put him in every single episode somewhere. So, and some of them it's really small. You have to be really careful.
Some, so maybe I missed some.
Yeah, because there's one episode.
You can binge watch them on Hulu now.
Yes,
so.
please. And there's one episode in the first season that's a murder mystery, and there's no other animals but the main characters, but he's in there somehow.
Oh, okay.
It feels like you're abusing your power at that point.
Very cool. Well, I love the panel. I guess you had some fun things about you were in research, and I guess some animals like chlamydia or something like that.
That was. We've done a lot of research on gross things that animals can do, but that was actually knowledge that was given to us by one of the executives at Fox that koalas can contract chlamydia and often have it. And it was you learn a lot of strange things when you work on a show about animals. You learn something on every show you work on, but especially on an animal show. We've had one of the rites of passage for writers was the first time that they did research on Shel, and they would come in the next day and talk about how they had made the mistake of Googling turtle genitalia. And we would say, don't do that. Don't, you should never do that. But you would just see this shocked expression on their face, just gone, the blood drained. And so it's something we all went through at one point or another working on the show.
Well, congratulations, guys. I mean, it's not easy to get on Fox, and then season 2 on Sunday night was so much good content out in this digital world right now.
Yeah,
so.
we're very lucky about it, and we feel really grateful. It's a great show, and our showrunners, Jen and Gabby, are wonderful to work for and create such an amazing atmosphere. And so, we'd really like you to watch it so we can keep doing it because it's a fantastic job and a great show.
Premieres Sunday?
Yeah, tomorrow night at 9:30 on Fox, and the following day on Hulu. And it's really fantastic. This show, the season has really upped its game this season. The writing, the visuals are just, way more ambitious. They go on many, many crazy adventures, and so, we look forward to everyone seeing it.
Thank you guys so much. Keep up the amazing work, my friends.
Thank you.
Hey, Steve, Bionic Buzz.
Hi.
My favorite animal in the world is turtle, so you probably know who my favorite character in the show is. So talk about the research on developing Shel.
Wow. Well, I was just telling Will, we watched a video like 10 years ago online of a tortoise humping a shoe, and I think that was the inspiration for, wow, this would be a great character. And then the more we talked to people who had tortoises, they are incredibly horny animals and can and don't Google what what their anatomy is because it's shocking. Well, you might know because you love turtles.
Oh,
so.
don't come on! Of course, that's the first thing I'm gonna do now.
Yeah,
Thank you
exactly.
for pointing me in that direction.
No, but my male turtles like hump the female turtles like crazy in my pond. I had to get rid of some of my males because of it.
They
Yeah,
were so-
they're aggressive, and the males their fingernails. Well, that's their foreplay. They'll rub their nose and then scratch the female.
Oh, that's really good to know.
Yeah, so
By the way.
good
Have you
material.
seen the video of it's some kind of tortoise or turtle orgasm? That's
Yes.
this turtle mounting another turtle, and the sounds are. I think for the
those the sounds
sex
that
stuff,
you've done?
yeah.
Because those sounds are. Yeah.
Have you
what
experienced that?
No, I mean my turtles are underwater, so the tortoise
Okay.
is probably. I mean, maybe I could put a microphone under there and
I
It
mean,
might be
record it
worth
for you
hearing.
guys.
It might be worth
It
hearing.
is so crazy because this turtle, it's just like showing this turtle, and he is going nuts. And then the camera pans down or tilts down, or it's kind of goes down to the other turtle's face, who just could not be less interested in what's going on, and it goes back up for the final for the climax.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
There you go. There you
Well, I
go.
did have to learn the difference between a turtle and a tortoise because we have an episode in the season coming up where Will's character falls in love with a sea turtle.
Oh.
And he.
What is the difference? I don't
Well,
Okay,
know.
well, tortoise is mostly a land animal, mostly like a desert tortoise lives, and the turtle lives in the water, like they sleep, and then there's sea turtle which lives in the sea. So, the sea turtle doesn't have arms; it's got a fin. So,
So
the more you know.
Okay.
and that comes into the storyline
cool.
because Shel wants to follow this sea turtle, and so he follows her into the ocean, and I won't. There's more that happens
I
after
like
that,
that.
but it's very.
That's
Tell
gonna be
me
my
it's
favorite
like
episode.
the movie Splash.
It's a little bit
Do
like
you
that.
have
Okay,
a
great.
guest star for the sea turtle voice? Or?
Oh, well, actually, we have an amazing comedic actress, Lisa Kudrow, plays Simone. She did it like we thought we might stunt cast that because it's such a fun part.
Yeah.
But then she did this voice at the table read, and it was so funny. It's almost like a 1930s movie star or something, or I guess 40s if it's whatever. It's just this crazy voice, and it's so perfect. And so she's Simone, and she's phenomenal.
So, have you thought about getting a tortoise or turtle after voicing one for so long? I overheard you have 2 dogs, right?
I have 2 dogs and I have 2 little kids, so I think I have to wait a while. But who knows? I would love for these kids to have experience with animals as they grow up. I mean, they already
Yeah.
have 2 dogs, but I imagine we'll be pretty
I got 2 Westies,
pro,
so.
pretty in favor of if they want to explore other other
Yeah, who knows?
situations with different animals.
Learn some responsibility. So,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much. Look forward to season 2. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there
sorry.
you go. Do the turtle
I got it.
shell ball. There you go. Okay.